Walk into any thrift store, and you'll find them shoved in the back. Tangled cords, dusty shades, brass bases that haven't been loved since the 90s. The forgotten, the outdated, the cheap, and let's be honest, the ugly lamps. But what if I told you, those same lamps, they're actually diamonds in disguise? Because with just a little creativity, a splash of paint, and a totally different perspective, those thrift store cast-offs can become sculptural art, modern lighting, stylish plant stands, and jaw-dropping conversation starters in your home. Today we're taking 10 of the cheapest, most outdated thrift store lamps I could find, and turning them into something you'll actually want to show off. And trust me, these aren't just your average paint and pray makeovers. These are unexpected transformations. The kind that make people stop and say, wait, that was a lamp? No fancy tools, no big budget, just bold vision, a few supplies, and a love for turning old into gold. Welcome to Greenhaven Homes, where we believe your home should tell your story, one creative project at a time. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. This is the place where thrift meets style, and the unloved finds a second chance. If you love home decor that's bold, creative, and doesn't cost a fortune, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to tap the notification bell so you never miss a makeover. Grab your coffee, your glue gun, and maybe a lamp you've been ignoring in the garage, because we're about to take the ugly and make it unexpectedly beautiful. Let's get started. Let's start with a transformation that's simple, stunning, and completely on trend. The terracotta pot-inspired textured lamp. These earthy handcrafted style lamps are everywhere right now. In designer catalogs, boutique shops, and high-end home decor stores, often with a price tag north of $200. But we're recreating the look for under $10. Start with a ceramic or even glass-based lamp from your local thrift store. You're not looking for beauty here, you're looking for shape. Don't worry about the color. Don't worry about the finish. Just look for a form that feels bold, sculptural, or subtly classic. Next, unplug and remove the shade and any hardware you don't need. We're focusing on the base. Now comes the magic. In a disposable bowl, mix some acrylic paint, something in the terracotta, clay, or sandstone family, with a spoonful or two of baking soda. This combo creates a thick, gritty texture that mimics the look of real handcrafted ceramic. Using a brush or sponge, apply the paint to the lamp base with soft, dabbing motions. Don't worry about perfection. The uneven texture actually adds to the authenticity. Let the first coat dry completely, then add a second for full coverage and richness. Once dry, the result is soft, matte, and expensive looking. Now, swap in a linen or burlap-style shade, either thrifted or picked up on a budget, and suddenly, this ugly old lamp is giving designer desert retreat vibes. Style it on a nightstand, a side table, or console, and you've got a calming, modern, organic look that feels high-end, earthy, and entirely one of a kind. And to think, it all started with a lamp nobody wanted. Lamp 2, Candlestick Lamp Makeover. Our next lamp makeover is all about elevation, literally and stylistically. Let's take a basic thrifted candlestick-style lamp, you know the kind, slender base, brass or faux wood finish, nothing exciting, and turn it into a stacked statement piece that looks like it came straight out of a designer catalog. First, you'll need a few materials, one candlestick-style lamp base, and 1 or 2 wooden candlestick holders or short thrifted vases, anything that has a compatible width and can be stacked without wobbling. Disassemble the lamp to remove the top hardware temporarily, and then glue your wooden pieces to the base, stacking vertically to add drama and height. Think of this as building a custom pedestal. Once the glue has set and everything feels secure, it's time for the transformation. Choose your finish. For a classic European-inspired look, go with antique white or soft chalk gray. For a moody modern vibe, opt for matte black. Or for that old-world luxury, use rub and buff in antique gold or bronze. Lightly brush or sponge your finish across the entire base, blended so all the materials feel like one sculptural piece. Finally, top it with a drum shade, either something new and sleek or a linen thrift find you recover. The contrast between the stacked base and the simple shade gives it that designer tension we love. Place it on an entry table, a styled shelf, or next to your favorite reading chair, and you've just created a lighting piece with bold personality, all from a forgotten lamp and a few candlesticks. Lamp 3, Lamp Base into Plant Stand. Sometimes a lamp doesn't need to be a lamp at all. For our third transformation, we're taking a dated thrift store lamp and turning it into a stylish plant stand that brings height, texture, and charm to any corner of your home. Here's how to do it. Start with a lamp that has good bones. Tall, sturdy base. It might be ceramic, wood, metal, doesn't matter. What matters is that the shape feels balanced and sculptural. Remove all the electrical components, the harp, the bulb, the shade, everything, until you're left with just the base. Next, choose your top. A Dollar Tree charger plate, a thrifted wooden bowl, or even a round cutting board works beautifully. You'll glue this directly onto the top of the base using strong adhesive, creating a flat platform for your plant. Now it's time to unify the piece with paint. For an earthy, organic vibe, try a creamy off-white with light distressing around the edges. For modern drama, go matte black or slate gray. You can even add a stone texture spray for that Pottery Barn finish. Once dry, style it with a potted plant, real or faux. Cascading ivy, a fern, or even a small fiddle leaf fig works beautifully. Suddenly, that abandoned lamp has been reborn as a statement plant pedestal, the perfect addition beside a reading chair, in a bathroom or tucked into a cozy hallway nook. Who said lighting can't be repurposed? Lamp 4. Vintage lamp to modern sculptural art. Not every lamp needs to light a room, some just need to light up a space with style. This next transformation is for anyone who loves that gallery-worthy abstract sculptural decor you see in high-end homes and design magazines. We're taking a vintage thrift store lamp, maybe one that's missing parts, chipped, or just plain outdated, and turning it into a piece of modern sculptural art. Start by disassembling the lamp completely. Strip it down to its most interesting parts, the base, the neck, maybe even the harp or finial if it has unique detail. You're looking for shapes, curves, angles, stacked layers, anything with architectural potential. Now lay out the pieces on a flat surface and play around with them. Stack them, flip them, rotate until you find a combination that feels like an intentional sculpture, something abstract and bold. Once you're happy with the composition, glue the parts together using a strong adhesive. Then give the entire piece a coat of matte black, plaster white, or textured stone spray paint. This is what brings it to life. Suddenly that broken lamp becomes an art object, something you'd expect to see on a styled bookshelf, modern mantle, or designer console table. No cord, no bulb, no function, just pure form. This is the magic of upcycling, seeing beauty in what others throw away. Lamp 5. Bathroom Vanity Organizer. Welcome to project number 5. The Bathroom Vanity Organizer, made from a lamp base you'd never expect. Here's how to turn a dated lamp into a beautiful and practical organizer for your cotton balls, brushes, or skincare favorites. Start with a lamp base that's wide and hollow, preferably ceramic, glass, or metal. You'll remove all the wiring and internal hardware, even the socket. What you want is an open vessel or shell that you can repurpose. If the top opening is narrow, consider cutting it wider carefully with a rotary tool, or choose a lamp that already has a large opening. Give it a thorough cleaning, and then it's time to transform the finish. Spray paint the base in a satin white, soft rose gold, or a muted champagne metallic for that fresh spa-like look. For extra texture, add a layer of faux stone spray or a gentle whitewash. Now here's the fun part. Fill the inside with clear jars or containers to hold Q-tips, cotton rounds, makeup brushes, or hair ties. Top the lamp with a round glass disc or small tray. You can glue it right on to create a lid or a flat surface. Suddenly what was once a dusty old lamp is now a gorgeous countertop caddy, one that keeps your daily essentials organized and beautiful. This project is perfect for guest bathrooms, vanity tables, or even your bedside, proof that creative upcycling can be both stunning and smart. Lamp 6. Basket Lamp Transformation. For our 6th makeover, we're bringing some texture and warmth to your space with a lamp transformation that's perfect for summer, the Basket Lamp Makeover. Start with a thrift store lamp that has an outdated or unattractive shade, maybe something faded, stained, or just plain boring. We're going to swap out that old shade for an upside-down woven basket. Yes, a basket. Choose a basket that's the right size to fit over your lamp's harp or base. Make sure it's sturdy enough to hold its shape, and let some light filter through. Before attaching, give your basket a quick spray paint makeover. Gold, white, or matte black are all gorgeous options that instantly elevate the look. Once dry, carefully place or glue the basket upside down onto your lamp base. The woven texture creates beautiful shadows and adds an organic coastal vibe to your space. This lamp is perfect for patios, sunrooms, or cozy corners that need a little summer glow with a natural touch. Best part? This chic coastal-inspired lamp costs under $10 to make and looks like $1,000,000. Lamp 7. Mid-century modern glow-up. Mid-century modern style is a timeless favorite. Clean lines, sculptural forms, and that perfect blend of warmth and sophistication. For lamp number 7, we're giving a thrifted brass or wood lamp base a sleek mid-century glow-up that looks straight out of a vintage design magazine. Start by cleaning the lamp base thoroughly. If it's brass, consider lightly sanding to remove any tarnish or dull spots. Now for the finish, use Rub and Buff in antique gold for a rich metallic sheen, or go bold with matte black enamel spray paint for a dramatic twist. If you want to add texture, lightly dry brush a soft white or cream over the black base to mimic aged wood or ceramic. Pair your refreshed base with a sleek drum shade in white, cream, or soft gray, the kind you can find thrifted or budget-friendly at your local craft store. The key is simplicity, letting the sculptural shape and the finish do the talking. This lamp works beautifully in an entryway, office, or living room, anywhere you want that iconic mid-century vibe without paying vintage prices. Lamp 8. Rustic Farmhouse Vase Lamp. Rustic farmhouse style is all about warmth, texture, and natural charm, and our 8th lamp transformation captures that perfectly. For this project, we're taking a thrifted lamp base and turning it into a faux vase, a beautiful vessel ready to hold dried florals, wheat stalks, or rustic branches. Start by removing all the electrical parts and hardware. No wiring needed here. Give the base a good clean and prep for paint. Choose a soft chalk white, stone gray, or warm beige spray paint to give your lamp base a matte vintage farmhouse finish. Once dry, add a light sanding on edges for a subtle distressed look, the kind that feels worn and loved. Now fill your faux vase with natural elements. Dried wheat, eucalyptus branches, or pampas grass work beautifully. Add a few seasonal touches if you like small pine cones or berries for fall. Place your rustic vase on a console table, mantle, or sideboard for a cozy vignette that feels effortlessly curated. This simple upcycle transforms an ugly lamp into a statement piece full of farmhouse warmth and character. Lamp 9. Candle holder conversion. Now let's bring a little drama and ambiance to your space with a candle holder conversion that's as elegant as it is unexpected. Start with a sturdy thrift store lamp base. One with a solid bottom and an interesting shape that can stand on its own. Remove all electrical components and the socket, leaving just the bare base. Next, fill the hollow interior with floral foam or a small block of styrofoam. This will hold your candles steady. Choose tall taper candles in white or cream for a classic look, or go bold with deep reds or metallic tones for something more striking. Place the candles into the foam, adjusting height for a layered effect. For added charm, surround the base with a lush cluster of faux moss, eucalyptus, or seasonal greenery. This not only softens the look but adds a natural texture that elevates the whole piece. This candle holder conversion is perfect as a centerpiece for dining tables, mantel decor, or even as romantic bedside lighting. It's the perfect blend of thrifted charm and elegant style, all without electricity. Lamp 10. Pendant light hack. For our final transformation, we're stepping away from table lamps and diving into the world of pendant lighting with a twist. Using a thrifted lamp base or even a large metal lamp shade, we're creating a custom pendant light fixture that adds instant style and personality to any room. Start by removing all the hardware from your lamp, bulbs, cords, and fittings, leaving just the base or the shade. If you're using a base, consider cutting or modifying it to create an open frame that can be suspended. Drill a small hole near the top or center, just big enough to thread your pendant light kit through. Thread the pendant cord carefully, secure the fixture, and attach a stylish bulb. Think vintage Edison or modern globe. Adjust the hanging length to suit your space, over a breakfast nook, kitchen island, or cozy reading corner. Give the entire piece a quick spray paint refresh if needed. Matte black, white, or metallic tones work beautifully. The result, a unique eye-catching pendant light that's both affordable and entirely custom. Who knew that an old thrift store lamp could become the centerpiece of your lighting design? Before we say goodbye, let's talk about some quick bonus tips on how to spot thrift store lamps that are perfect candidates for upcycling. First, focus on the shape and structure. A good lamp base with clean lines or interesting form is a goldmine, even if the finish is rough or dated. Avoid lamps with cracked bases or really heavy electrical issues. Rewiring can be tricky and sometimes expensive. Don't overlook materials like ceramic, wood, or metal. These tend to take paint and finishes beautifully. And remember, the shade can always be replaced or recovered, so don't sweat the old fabric or color. With these tips, you'll quickly develop a keen eye for lamps that can be transformed from forgotten to fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey of turning thrift store lamps into totally unexpected showstoppers. Which transformation was your favorite? Drop a comment below. I love hearing your thoughts and ideas. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Greenhaven Homes for more creative, budget-friendly home decor makeovers. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a new project. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, happy decorating.